Swear.
Yeah.
Were you doing that skateboarding again?
Yes, I am. I'm fucking sore. I'm very sore.
Did you skate today too? What's up?
Tonight I did.
Nice.
Yeah, when I got done closing out the shop, I needed to relieve some stress, and I was skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
I like to, every time I learn a new trick, I like to make sure I do it at least once a day.
Okay.
Before I get into my car or before I leave wherever I'm at.
Scoot up, honey.
I am.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think I hear somebody.
Yeah,
do we have a guest?
Well, aw, little
Oh,
cat.
little kitty.
Arya, what do you have to say?
Come here. Come here, you. No,
right.
never mind. She gave me the old cat response. Just quietly walk away.
Yeah, she did.
Welcome to another episode of Thank You for Your Services podcast. I crack myself up every time I just lob that intro in there. Thank You for Your Services podcast. A podcast brought to you by two friends.
My name's Matt.
Lifelong.
And that's Tom.
I'm Tom. Lifelong friends and veterans of the service industry alike. And one of us is actually a veteran. For realsies.
That's me.
Yeah. He cleared it.
A real veteran.
For realsies.
Oh, God. I haven't heard for realsies since
I just said it twice.
2011.
Well, you can chalk it up to 22 now, buddy.
Ooh, 11
I said
years
it
later.
twice. 11. 22. 20
Oh,
new.
here comes the cat again.
Hey, there she is.
Hi, Arya.
What have you got to say, young lady?
Arya, what do you have to say for all the people?
Hmm?
Oh,
Nice.
okay. She has a lot to say.
All right. Perfectly timed, too.
Yeah.
Gotta love
she'll
that.
talk to you.
Give her a fucking mic. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I got two more.
Aw.
I got one more cable, too.
Arya, what do you have to say about the current condition of the prices of cat food? She's like, I'm just going to eat it. I'm not going to comment.
Arya, how about this Russia-Ukraine stuff? I know.
You side with Ukraine?
Naturally.
Yeah.
And she is an Eastern blocker, I can tell.
You know what? Arya, I feel like, would side with Russia.
Yeah, she is one of them.
Cats for communism.
No, this is a
Kitties for... yeah.
This is a very special episode, near and dear to my heart. Not really, but I put a poll out there.
Oh yeah, our
online.
first poll.
I got a nice poll for you. I put it out online, and no, I was asking our loyal subjects, I mean followers, what's bothering you about work lately, and I
couldn't roll my eyes hard enough at that.
I got way more responses than I thought, so I figured why the fuck not, talk about it, turn it into an episode.
Sure, I'll talk about it.
But first, I need to know something.
Sure.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what the fuck is on your mind, baby?
Ooh, okay. What is on my mind? I've always got a lot on my mind.
Anything new?
Well, I know that I have to start building my haunted house soon.
Oh.
Yeah. I'd say
6 months. Yeah, 6 months out. No,
yeah,
more than that.
No, yeah, I've gotta start building it because next month I'll be away all month, which we talked about last episode.
He's got to do his duty.
Yeah, I do. I have to go to this school so that I can get promoted to sergeant. It's
What the sergeant? No shit.
Yeah,
We didn't even talk about that. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, well, I don't like to bring it up too much, like my army stuff. Well, so I might be taking a job full time with the army.
Is this related to the mechanic thing?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but basically you would be doing a maintenance job. Basically, you'd wear the uniform. You'd be doing your normal army job, your MOS, but you're considered a technician.
All right.
It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, is there consistency in the schedule?
Yeah.
Do you get
It's amazing.
moved?
No,
No?
I'd be 5 minutes from home.
That rocks.
It would be way more money than I make as a barber.
I mean, if you didn't even tell me it wasn't like, oh, I didn't even know you weren't going to be like away.
Oh, no.
It sounds like a no-brainer. Kinda.
Yeah, it
Kinda.
is. I know everybody's getting on me about it. I gotta kind of make a decision here.
Oh, I mean, don't
I've
fucking
just been,
jump on it.
I've been in the service industry for so long. I mean, my whole life. I don't know how to get out of it.
It's the fucking Stockholm syndrome, man.
It really is, dude. We should talk about that with people because I feel like I think that's a very relatable thing. I think people who have been servers their whole life or have been, or barbers or just do hair or cosmetologists or hairstylists, I think a lot of us are afraid to leave it. And honestly, I love my company I work for. And I love my coworkers. It's the customers, man. The customers.
Fucking customers. Dude.
I know, and let's and it's not like we couldn't do this show if I had a different job. I mean, we can still talk because this show isn't just about the service industry. It's really about your job and your complaints about your job. It's the service that you provide the world to keep the world moving. And right now, our generation is moving up in the ranks here to start running the world. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And I hope we change things for the better.
One pandemic-ridden year at a time, seems.
I could go in. I could go into something. I mean, I don't want you to get bored with what I'm saying. Yeah,
go off, King.
No. Yeah, just I've been into. God, I sound so lame.
This is our show.
No, I know. I just mean but you personally. I mean, you're my friend here too. I wouldn't want you to get bored with what I'm saying, but. I've been into punk rock and all that shit my whole life, and I've gotten, some criticism and harassment for people calling me out. Oh, you're in the military, but you like punk, which is it's so dumb. It's very juvenile, but
who
exactly? So,
who are these people?
But my theory always was, put your money where your mouth is, and I always thought to myself, I'd rather somebody like me involved in these institutions than somebody who's there to, just to do the bad shit that's part of it, that type of work.
What do you mean? Go on.
Well, it's like, okay. Like,
damn it.
Let's say you have a problem with the police, just in general. There's a lot of people that are our age hate cops, hate the police.
As somebody who doesn't have to live in fear of them, for my life,
sure,
I will say not a fan. Not a fan overall.
Oh yeah, most definitely. There's obviously been a disconnect with the public at large and police officers.
Now, what do you mean? Put your money where your mouth is. Thing.
What I mean is, there's always going to be people that join the police force or the army or the Marines.
Unfortunately,
I wouldn't say the Air Force or the Navy because they don't really do the kind of things we do. But there's always going to be those people who join for the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. In fact, probably
too many. Would you say?
Yeah, I would say too many join for the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
They join because let's say they want to shoot people. Whether it's some form of combat MOS or whatever. Now,
I got a theory on that.
Yeah, sure. And I don't want to dig too deep into it, but I joined because I said, okay, maybe I have some good ideas too, and maybe I can. Not maybe, I will make a difference. And I'll tell you what, I've always stood my ground when trouble has come my way with military stuff. Now, I haven't had to make life and death decisions, luckily. But I've been in certain situations where I could have backed down and kept my mouth shut and kept going with my career. And I chose to step up and stand up for what I really believe is the right thing to do, the right decision to make. And I've gotten in trouble, and I was okay with it. And then in the end, I was praised for my decisions by my peers and some of my higher ups.
if only more people had the would you say integrity to do that kind of thing?
I would say
resolve.
integrity, because
If more people had that
integrity
resolve,
is one of the 7 Army values. So I would say integrity.
I'm about to shoot you with a Nerf gun. If more people had some integrity like that, they would also see there's nothing to be afraid of when you're standing up for your fucking self. Like we've closed out every episode of this show by saying you do matter.
Yeah.
What you're doing in life matters, and you have agency as a person, and you should stand up for your fucking self when something's fucked up.
Yeah.
Fuck what happens.
This is going to be an angry episode.
Well, guess what? These customers.
What?
These fucking not just customers, but the people at large. People at large will bring it out of us, not just me and you, but us, like the greater us people out there.
Yeah. Oh, of course. I'm used to it. I'm used to the hate. You know,
I also stand by what I said once before. Bad people out there, I will still refer to them as customers.
There's a bunch of bad customers.
Guy was being a real customer.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's honestly not a bad phrase.
No,
keep using.
So,
but I just wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean,
because I'm sure eventually we're gonna get some hate towards me on this show because of all the things I say, and then I'm also military. So
I mean, don't count your chickens before they hatch. I dare somebody to write us an email at ThankYouForUrServices at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Spelled UR services at gmail.com.
Thank you for
your
services. Services at gmail.com.
Write us an email. We'll read it. And like anybody, like detractors like that, don't put their money where their mouth is. And all they are is just a faceless, nameless voice most of the time. Because if you're just saying something and you're not doing anything to back it up, you don't really exist to me.
Yeah. I mean, if you think the country's shit, then
what are you doing about it?
Then get involved in
something.
Yeah, get involved. You're right. In just something.
Expand your
I chose a pre-existing institution where I wanted to make a difference. If you can create your own thing, more power to you.
Please, I encourage you to do it. And if it's good enough, you'll probably convert me to your side. I doubt it, but I mean, if it's something productive and good, rather than just a bunch of useless words and hot air, who knows?
Yeah.
But all that being said, if you don't like us, fuck you. Not really. I would like some positive feedback too. I don't just want to pick a fight.
I would only like negative feedback.
Negative goes to Matt, positive goes to Tommy.
We're like a battery.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just kicked.
You kicked the chair at my knee.
Kicked the chair.
All right, let's get to these comments.
What about? I got stuff on my mind.
Oh, I thought that was part of it.
Come on,
Okay. Well, what's on your mind, baby?
Only one thing.
Ew.
So.
Oh, I thought it was sex.
That's.
Sure.
My dad has been out of town for work on a cruise of all things.
Cruising for a bruising.
Like on a ship.
Yeah. No,
like
I get it. I didn't think you meant in a fucking Model T. Like a
It doesn't sound like a smooth ride, or you wouldn't be cruising, you'd be bumping, if anything.
Yeah, your prostate
rattling,
would be jacked up.
So he's out of town.
Like mine.
My dad has 3 cats.
Oh yeah.
And they've been staying with me because he's gone. And it's been a real pleasure, I'll be honest, having them over, because I miss having like high energy, like fun to play with cats.
Like this cat that's roaming around us right now.
Yeah, our guest, Aria, the kitty cat.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have some pretty weird habits though. because they're used to my dad's house and not mine.
Sure.
And this one thing that I think two of them, but definitely one of them does. If there's a sink, like kitchen sink, bathroom sink, and there's water in the sink,
Yeah.
she will get in the sink and she will pee
In the sink?
in the drain hole.
Jesus God.
It's horrible.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
So weird.
But I saw her do it at his house in the kitchen sink, and I was like, that has got to stop.
That's like some Meet the Parents shit.
Immediately.
Remember the cat? Use the bathroom?
The teats. You milk.
Oh my
You
God.
milk the cat.
I got nipples, Jack. Can you milk me?
So I caught the problem child in my bathroom sink a couple nights ago. So I was like, nah, that's not gonna happen. So I scruffed her, and she was like, meh, because she's all small. And I was like, don't fucking start with me, you runt. And I gave her the boot. I put her upstairs, and then I was like, oh, I'm about to go to sleep. So I decided to shut my bathroom door. I already shut my bedroom door when I sleep now to keep my dog in my room.
Uh-huh.
Because if he walks out and it's 2:00 in the morning and somebody drives up and down the street or something, or if he sees a shadow or a fox or some shit outside, he'll raise hell and wake me from my slumber.
That makes slumber.
It's pretty annoying at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, pretty much everything's annoying at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, and how? I've been saying that a lot lately.
I gotta fucking know.
No, but I have trouble enough sleeping as it is, so I just keep the door shut. So I shut the bathroom door to keep her out of the room. Lo and behold, I wake up in the middle of the night on my own, as I do, and I stagger my way to the bathroom. And I turn around and I kick the fuck out of the door because the door is shut. Unlike every other night of my life when it's just, open because no one's out there. No one goes in the bathroom in the middle of the night to pee in the sink, especially.
Yeah.
But I kicked the ever-loving shit out of that bathroom door. And it's like that real light wood too, so it was like a nice loud bong.
I know your bathroom door, yeah. With a squatty potty.
Mm-hmm. And a bidet. That's what I like to call
Fuck, I forgot you have a bidet now.
That's what I like to call the winning combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
You got to get yourself...
Everyone's a winner.
Got to treat yourself. Tushy.com/thank you.
Oh, my God. We don't have any sponsors. Do not put that in there.
Discount code for 100% off.
Yeah.
Matt will pay for it. But...
And my credit card number is...
4175. No, I fucking... I thought it was so sad in the moment because I was so tired, but it was funny. So I wanted to share my misery with you.
I'm miserable.
Yeah. What about?
The state of the world. Now, I'll tell you what I'm fucking sick of. And I've probably talked about this before.
Go off, King.
No, just everyone coming in saying everything, the world's different now. Everyone's an asshole. And then I just think
the boomer trope.
You're probably the asshole then. Because the world hasn't changed that much.
That mirror sure does look pretty funny, doesn't it? Boomer.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Actually, since you said that, since I said it, it brings me right into the next segment that I'll briefly bring up.
Okay. I
want to know who you're working with.
Oh, my goodness.
If anybody in particular this week.
Well, see, I thought this was going to be a bonus episode, so I didn't have time to write notes. But
if you don't have anything like written down, that's fine because I got a good one for you.
Well, then who are you working with? And then I'll think of something.
I mean, we have infinity more years to work with these sorry people and write it down and then make fun of them behind their backs on a recorded platform.
Oh, most definitely.
But let's see. You know that trope or that cliche of like there's people at various jobs and companies that have been working there for 1,000,000 years,
Of course.
making too much money,
Oh God.
way more than you,
Yeah.
and they literally can't even like rotate a PDF.
Yeah.
I got one. Got one for you. She doesn't make more than me, but not that matters to me, but we do the same job.
Sure.
She just does it a little differently. And by that, I mean slowly.
Well, how old is she?
Boomer age. Something around
Boomer
there.
range, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know the lady's birthday, but she's not young, I'll say that. She's no spring chicken. She literally, she had to ask me how to rotate a fucking PDF the other day. And I was like, this is one of the main things that we do is like with our documents, we have to fuck with them in Adobe a little bit to make them more legible or to save them or whatever. We have a system. You've been doing this for longer than my boss has been doing it. And somehow
would you say in the 20-year zone?
Nah, definitely less than 10, more than 5 though.
Okay.
Can't rotate a PDF. We're in a meeting the other day.
Did you say you can rotate this dick?
No, I would
That
never.
sounds like something you would say.
I wouldn't dare say something like that at work.
Oh my God, bro. You know what my fucking friend got my other friend with recently? They said they were allergic to Fromunda cheese. And I was like,
what's Fromunda cheese?
Yeah, and then my friend fell for it. And I was like, are you a fucking idiot? And my friend was like, cheese Fromunda these nuts. And I stood there, and my friend was like, and I was like, you never heard that back in fucking 1998?
It's funny every time, though.
It's funny if somebody falls for it, but I could not believe they fell for it.
Like he legit got him.
Yeah.
Stuck the landing. I love that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, so we're in this meeting the other day. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 8 people in this room, like spread apart. And there's one manager who's not there.
Spread apart.
And we had to call them in on the phone because he was like at the other job site or whatever. So fucking, he's visibly not in the room. So it's her turn to address him, and she goes, "Oh, Joe," or whatever his name. "Oh, Joe," turns around. "Where are you looking?" He's not at the other table. He's not even in the back of the room.
Yeah.
He's on the phone. He's gone.
Holy shit.
We were in the whole meeting. The whole meeting had passed by, and you're looking for this fucking guy. This call is coming through the loudspeakers.
It's coming from inside the house.
It's coming from inside the conference room.
I love that laugh track.
This fucking stunad.
What is that? I'm Italian. I don't know what that sounds Italian.
Look it up. That's your homework today.
Don't fucking give me homework.
Anyway, he's
unless you're gonna look up my skirt, teacher. Don't give me
he's
homework.
visibly not there, and I just thought it like oh, Joe. Joe ain't there.
Oh my God, that is such a like.
And also, like our boss, who's in charge of the meeting, is reading line item by line item. So it comes to her turn. Boss reads the line item. She just reads the exact same thing verbatim. What our boss just said. I'm like, oh great, awesome input. Love it.
I fucking hate that. I hate in a meeting when somebody says something, and then it's towards the end, and they go, "Does anybody have anything that they want to add?" And somebody goes, "Yeah, just to piggyback off of what so-and-so said." Let me tell you, as soon as you hear the word piggyback, run
Brain
for your
turns off.
fucking life so that you can go kill yourself.
My brain turns off.
I
goes
hate
into
it
rest
so much
mode.
because they're never going to add anything important to that meeting, ever. If they say, "I just want to piggyback off of what they said," that generally means that now they want to repeat what the main person has already talked about, but they want to say it too so that they sound important.
They have to have their voice heard. So they get their little nugget of credit in the conversation.
It's like
Lazy.
taking a bow at the end of a play that you didn't fucking do anything for.
Yeah, you're the fucking you're the tree or something.
No, it's even worse. The tree at least is a tree. This person,
I am no tree.
They didn't do anything.
I am an ent.
They just Is that Lord of the Rings?
Treebeard.
Of course, Treebeard. Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
No, and finally, like this.
How about that?
This same boomer's coworker is constantly like 30 minutes to 2 hours behind every conversation. Like, you remember the reply all person?
Yeah.
So if there is actually an important email chain going on, where you have to pay attention to it, most people usually are on top of it. Like if something's currently happening, she's always like 30 minutes behind with everything. She'll come around. Do
you think that'll be us one day?
Fucking, like my dad says, if I ever get that way, take me out back and like, pop me in the fucking back of the head.
Like, are we gonna have to put a contact in our eye, and it's like the eye, and like there's fucking like 25-year-olds will be like communicating and some shit, and we're still sitting there in the bathroom trying to poke this thing into our fucking retina, and we're like, hold on a second, I can't get it in.
At that point, I would just put glasses on.
And they're like, shut up, old man. And they stab you to death.
Okay, millennial.
Yeah, okay, millennial. Yeah, I wonder what the hell they're going to make fun of with our generation.
Probably how fucking sick we are.
Yeah.
And how good our art is.
Those idiots got the vaccine and a bunch of tattoos. What idiots? Yeah.
Not afraid of a tattoo needle.
Yeah.
Ow. I punched the table. Ow. No, that's.
I wish the table punched you.
If it punched me back, maybe I'd learn not to do it again.
If its legs just
grew
longer and it grew really strong Popeye arms with fists and just punched the shit out of you.
I have it coming.
That's for putting stuff on top of me all the time.
I hit it first.
I'm so tired. I'm like getting the sleepy ha-has.
Nice. That's all I had though was for the who I'm working with lately.
Can we get into these?
Yes.
These comments.
Because
I'm excited to hear this.
Our listener/follower questions and comments.
Oh, this is awesome.
So a while ago, I'm definitely going to do this again because this was fun.
This is super cool.
I couldn't believe
we should do it every week, if not more than that.
I might have to try it, or I'll think of a different question and put it out there, or like.
Oh, I've got plenty of questions.
I
didn't realize you were going to do it. That's why.
We'll talk about this when the mics go off. I got some ideas.
Just to piggyback off of that. All right, read that shit.
So I put out there a while ago to my followers, my subjects. I'll say it again. I said, "What's bothering you at work lately? What's bothering you guys at work lately?"
Yeah.
You want to know what the very first response was?
Was it us?
Men.
Men? That's pretty good. Men bother me at work too.
Most of the time, when something's going wrong, you can bet there's a man behind it. At least at my fucking job, dude. I mean, you were just talking about how all those old timers that you have to deal with their same cliche tired jokes and shit. Yeah,
I'm fine with old timers. It's not just the old timers. It's just fucking annoying people. I mean, those people have had to have been personality-less their entire lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they've probably never been funny. Thanksgiving dinner, they probably say some weird fucking prayer. And everyone's like, oh, okay, Uncle Jimbo's got some weird fucking thing to say.
Ay, caramba.
Thank God turkey season was really shining in the moonlight this year, as always.
Ay. Let's see. Another one was having to fart, but having to hold it in and be like polite because you're at work.
That's why I'm glad I work in a loud environment. I have a very active stomach. It's always making noises, and yes, I'm always farting.
Especially, like, do you ever drink like protein powder in like a shake?
Bro, every morning.
Apparently it makes you fart more.
Yeah.
So having to hold those in, especially. and be polite.
Whey protein makes you fart way more.
No, that was a good one, I thought. Let's see. What's bothering you at work? What's bothering you? Overloaded schedule.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you know all about that.
I do, yeah.
When we first tried to like pick a night of the week or like try to like corral the cats.
Plus, if you're a good worker, you're going to be picking up everyone else's slack.
Yeah.
Therefore, your schedule gets overloaded.
Yeah, instinctually, you kind of have to carry the fucking team on your back.
And when you want to get something done, give it to a busy person. That's like an old saying, but it's so true.
It's fucking true.
I
actually, believe it or not, I haven't heard that before. It makes
really?
sense, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let that stick in your mind.
I'll stick that in my pot and let it simmer. I always heard if you want something done right, do it yourself. You know.
Yeah,
That's
totally different saying.
It's spoken from the word of a busy person. That person is always
That's
doing
true.
it.
Okay, yeah.
That person is always doing it themselves, rather than having someone else do it.
That's very true.
I had somebody said no more working from home.
I'll give you that one, Parker Posey. Go on. Working from home?
Yeah,
They're tired of it?
No, they're dreading working from home coming to an end.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's starting to happen. A lot of people are more efficient working from home, apparently. They come in the barbershop and tell me all the time. It's funny that that's brought up. People bring that up to me all the time at the shop.
Really?
All the time. Yeah. They're starting to get the emails that are like, "Oh, we're going back in April," or whatever. And these guys are like, "No, I don't want to go back. I'm more efficient working from home. I wake up, I sign on at 7 a.m. instead of 9 a.m., and I still end the same time of day. I'm more efficient, and I don't have to do that horrible commute. Because a lot of people commute to Philly from where we live.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude, and 95 is trash.
At that time of day, I'd rather eat a gun.
Yo, have you gotten these warning notices in the mail that say you've sped through work zones on 95, by the way?
Not yet, but I know
Have
what
you
you're talking
heard
about.
of that?
I heard about it coming.
That's insane. There is literally a work zone every 20 feet, and there's never workers there. So what are you supposed to do?
It's between on 95 North heading out of Delaware towards Philadelphia.
Okay.
It's like exit 4, 5, and 6, where they're doing that huge construction right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was wondering where the hell it was.
Yeah, we got, even I got notices in the mail, and I'm not even near 95 at that part.
That's what I'm saying. Have you got the warning notice? Oh, you said you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Did I?
You said you did not.
I meant to say that I did.
Okay.
If I didn't say that, I apologize, but...
So what in the world are we going to do? I don't want to get hit with a ticket like that. I guess I'm just going to go 25 miles an hour on 95.
I mean, when there is construction going on, it's not like you can do anything except flow with traffic.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know how people are going to deal with that. But
That's some bullshit, dude.
Fucking sucks.
I hate going to Philly.
I don't mind it because I go a different way. Like, I don't have... I choose...
What, you go 13?
No, God, no.
I like going 13.
That would take an hour and a fucking half. No way.
Yeah.
I jump on 95 above that part of Wilmington.
Okay.
I take 141 to the top and then jump up on 202.
Yeah. All right.
It's anyway.
Yeah.
Super regional reference. Sorry, but let's see what else is fucking with people. Supply chain issues.
Yeah.
Has it fucked with you guys?
Not us, no. But getting any sort of, I've been wanting to get a door put in, a new door, and
At the shop?
No,
Oh,
here.
Okay.
Just at the house, like a nice new door. I've been saving for it for a while, which is a funny thing to say, but yeah, and it's if you want something standard, you can still get it. But if you want anything that's not, and you see how small our doorway is here, I mean, you walk in all the time,
That's one door.
That's technically not a standard size. That's smaller than a standard size. It's really tough to get stuff in.
Something special, finger quotes, specialized.
Yeah. Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's tough for the general contractors right now, and they're like I had a guy who's doing some work at the hospital, and he's getting bitched at by the hospital. And he's like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have the supplies. Nobody does right now. He's like, I'm not gypping you here or whatever, or I'm not. He said, I'm not like ripping you off.
I'm not getting one over on you here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just, I'll get it done as soon as the supplies come in.
Yeah.
It's,
I understand.
It's wild. He's a decent guy.
Well, it happens to indecent people too. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
We don't really have to deal with the supply chain on my end of the company because I work on a computer, but well, I mean, not so much on the fabrication side either because all the parts are fabricated in house.
Okay.
So it doesn't really well raw materials are hard to get, so
Yeah.
I understand that. And the only thing that's really fucked with us hardcore in my department is the mail.
Oh, okay.
Like you know how bad the mail has been lately.
No.
No?
I haven't really noticed.
Well, please continue to live in blissful ignorance because like sometimes like it's across all customers.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Accounts-
sorry. You meant like,
All accounts payable and receivable.
Okay.
Like people are not getting the fucking mail anywhere close to when they should.
sure.
Like mail that is sent in this very state, like a short drive away, is taking sometimes weeks or months to get to us.
Oh, yikes.
And vice versa. Like when we
Yeah.
send stuff to customers and we're paying stuff, it's not getting to them on time, and then we're getting phone calls like, "Hey, we haven't received this payment. You know anything about it? Is this
Jeez.
processed?" And we're like, yeah, it's check number blah blah blah. We sent it out whenever. You should have it by now," and they don't. It's just one of those things that's
Oof.
changed in the last
It's people's money, man.
year and a half, 2 years. It really sucks. I really hope the supply chain shit irons out pretty soon.
Yeah. Me too.
Let's see. What else did I say? Another thing bothering people: lack of communication.
Really?
Lack of communication.
What do they mean by that? They didn't elaborate?
Well, this comment came in from a friend of mine who's a sonographer.
Okay.
So she, it's
Is that what is that again? That's where you're
they work for a radiologist.
Oh.
It's not an X-ray tech because that's like a really like lowbrow way of saying it. But a sonographer like reads, like they read ultrasounds and shit like that.
Oh, that's cool.
But
Oh, like a sonographer.
sonographer, yes.
Okay. I thought you were saying stenographer,
No, that's
which isn't that somebody writes stuff down
or
or a typer? Isn't that
they
type letters? Or?
they type out what is said in a courtroom typically.
Okay, that's what I thought.
For the record.
With that weird little machine that only has like a few buttons on it.
It's
like
shorthand.
Shorthand. Yeah.
It's insane how anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
But
know
no, a lack of communication in the workplace. That hasn't fucked with you?
No, there's only 4 of us.
Well, and you guys are just like get them in, get them out, cut their hair.
Yeah, and we're like a family. I mean,
That's good.
we all communicate very well.
That's great.
We've all worked with each other a long time.
We need more of that out there.
Yeah.
Like I was saying with the coworker who's always like 20 minutes or an hour behind everybody.
Sure.
It's one of those
Lack of
things. If you would just pay a little bit of attention.
It sounds like you guys are communicating to her. She's really just lacking to communicate.
She's not paying attention
Yeah.
to when things are communicated to her, or she's not communicating to other people in a timely manner, and it's fucking with people. It takes too long to do shit.
Yeah.
So let's see. Lack of resources.
Oh, well, that kind of goes with supply chain.
thing,
Yeah.
but wasting time.
The Army is very good at that one.
Mm-hmm.
Wasting time.
What's that thing you said about it?
Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
Yeah, that's like an old.
That's an old timer cliche.
Yeah, it really is a hurry up and wait scenario in the military.
Let's see. I got one. Somebody said, somebody who doesn't do your job telling you how to do your job.
Oh.
I said, like armchair quarterbacking.
Oh my. Yeah, dude. What's the what do I always say? They're like, oh god, I can't like think of the word right now. They're like, oh yeah, Like they're fucking supervisors, bro. They're pseudo supervisors. I hate 'em.
Micromanagers, you could say.
Yeah, but a micromanager,
Different.
yeah, I mean, it kind of is, but it's a little different. But yeah, pseudo supervisors, dude. They just like, ugh, God. I remember like this guy in basic training. I think I've told about this before, but he's what I would call a supervisor. He didn't actually do any work. Guys like me were doing a bunch of grunt work, lifting heavy shit, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I think that would look better over here."
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you know what? Actually, turn around. And I'd be like, "Well, why don't you fucking carry it?" Oh, I couldn't. You know.
So you won't, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you should leave.
I hate motherfuckers like that.
No. I'll flip the table around. On my end, my boss is like awesome.
Yeah.
Like everything she does is like pretty awesome. She's a great trainer. She's a great listener. Great at delegating stuff. So I can't. Fortunately enough, I can't relate to that. Let's see. This might touch on you though.
Yeah.
Customers not read. Customers.
I got coughed on today.
Customers not reading the fine print.
Yeah, man. People still walk in and ask me how much a haircut is, and there's a huge sign, like the biggest sign, like
It's the main one.
it's the main one that says all of our prices.
Blah 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 shop.
And then I'll say what
Haircut.
it is, and they go, "Well, do you do discounts for first time customers?"
Nope.
No.
Sure don't.
Fucking $22 for a haircut is still like the cheapest you'll find.
It's right at standard. I would say below standard, really.
Yeah, for a lot of places around here, they start at 25.
Ay ay ay. Ay caramba.
Dope.
No, but like
We're gonna get sued for that.
like say before I did physical therapy,
Yeah.
or before you get a tattoo at a shop you've never been to, or you're gonna get a piercing or some shit.
Yeah.
You get that email. If it's like a
You get an email about it?
not a legitimate, quote unquote legitimate.
You have to
operation,
sign
but
something usually, right?
You have to sign a consent form.
Okay. Yeah,
You have
that's right.
sometime if you're getting an operation of some kind, you have to fill out forms.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll get notices if you make the appointment far enough ahead of time. It'll say, "Please plan to show up 15 minutes early,"
Sure.
or "Fill out this form with health stuff."
Yeah.
It's confidential, but it's for you, only you. Customer gets there, what form? You motherfucker, didn't you make the appointment? Didn't you put in your email? You knew to show up today. Oh, they also walk in 20 minutes late
Oh yeah.
or some shit.
All the time. I'm so glad we don't do appointments.
Let's see. I used to try, and since you don't do appointments, you would tell me show up around this time. I would say what time is dead, and I would like try to make it work, and usually I could, so
Yeah.
I didn't really have to. Let's see.
I just cut your hair here anyway.
Here's the last one I'll get to.
Sure.
The
Then Matt can go to Betty by.
yeah,
I am.
we got to tuck you in.
Yeah, I'll talk it.
Ding ding ding, ding ding ding.
Oh God, don't do that.
Go to
I'm
sleep,
really.
little Matty.
Oh.
Aye, Matty Houlihan. The feeling of going nowhere in your career.
Oh
in your
yeah,
job.
no upward movement, huh?
The feeling of going nowhere.
Yeah, I think that's just.
It's pretty universal.
It is. I think that's just work in general. I mean, look at I've never been a big fan of this movie, Christmas Vacation, the Chevy Chase movie. I know I'm probably in the minority there. I think most people love that movie. But when he's trying to get the bonus check at the end, and that's like all he's been looking forward to for the whole year or whatever, and he doesn't get it. I mean, it's. I guess it's not as related, but yeah, sometimes you just feel like, what am I doing here? Why am I working my life away at this piece of shit job? And you're not moving up. You're just standing still, and companies don't really give a shit about your upward movement.
No, especially a large company. My friend Oh, excuse me. One more. My friend who wrote in that comment is a union, not a labor, HVAC.
Oh
He's, for a huge company, massive. They have
that's cool.
They have a big government contract. That's all I'll say. Down yonder,
Sure.
and all the time he feels like he gets to work, and sometimes they do absolutely nothing, and he's not passionate about it. He's like, I'm not creating anything. I'm not doing anything good.
Yeah, I'm been there before.
I'm taking these classes like to get a promotion at some point, and then I do this for 30 years and then retire, and that's it. Just this nothing job.
That's the world. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man. I mean, luckily with a job like that, if you're paid good enough, you can use that. And
that job is important.
Yeah. At the end, HVAC is super
important.
It's a great trade to get into too.
Yeah.
According to him. However, like despite all this money that the company throws at you, like I understand. Like feeling like just a cog in the machine like that.
Of course, yeah.
But
that's with any gig, yeah.
I was saying like you got to use that, like you have the rest of your day and you have this paycheck that you get. Use it like to do stuff that like he loves to skateboard.
Oh yeah.
He loves to ride his motorcycle.
That's wonderful.
He loves to do this and that. He loves to fix his bikes and shit.
Yeah, the hobbies are where it's at.
You gotta
have hobbies.
It's okay to not. Like it's not that it's okay to be blasé about what you do.
Sure.
Like I understand the discomfort in that, but
yeah, you feel like you're not making a difference in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
I can understand that.
If I had to, I could say, I mean, a lot of people feel that way.
Well, yeah, and that's the reason for this show. I mean, it really is. Like
you stuck the landing on that one. Fuck. Nailed it.
You know, I would say for that, if you're so unhappy that you can't take it anymore, you always have a trade you can go back to.
Yeah.
Go try something. I mean, if you're around, this person's around our age, go do something wild.
He's also an accomplished photographer.
Yeah, like right now, HVAC pays the bills, definitely, and
that's
it
about
sounds.
it.
And when you get to be our age, you know your bills really do start piling up.
Especially as a homeowner and a husband or
there you go,
a wife or a partner, whatever you may be.
Yeah.
You're sharing things. You have a life.
I would try something outrageous now, so there's still enough time to screw up, and you can always go back to your trade. As long as you don't get injured doing whatever you want to do. Like if you wanted to be a professional skateboarder, you said this person likes skateboarding. That one might be a little bit tough because those guys kind of go through hell. I mean, they're athletes and, your career is only so long.
There's a window.
Yeah. But, I would try to do something. Go work at a coffee shop or something. Do something that takes you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. That's the key to a lot of
and do it now. Like I said, so you can still screw up and go back to HVAC. HVAC will always be there, and they're always going to need people. That job's recession-proof. I really believe. All the trades are, really. And the trades are hurting for people right now. It's so hard, too, to leave your comfort zone. I'm about to go through that right now.
And it's pretty fucking hard to get in. That's not even, goes without saying. It's pretty hard to get into a fucking union right now, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, they're not accepting apprentices and shit, like, all over the place.
Oh, really?
I know one in particular was, like, been trying to get into one. Like, this one particular union only accepts, like, 40 people a year.
Oh,
Still hasn't gotten in, whatever, but... Nah, you gotta... It's
Go
hard.
out there and live something else.
It's hard
for a
to
while.
it's hard to feel like a cog in the machine, but
yeah,
exactly what Matt said. You got to take yourself out of your comfort zone for any kind of.
I've had to do it a couple times in life. I had to leave my comfort zone and try something new, and I'll tell you what, I am very glad I did.
Yeah,
it helps you. It helps your brain not race as much at night. If you have trouble sleeping like I do, I'm a person that does not sleep very well because my brain races.
Not me. I have trouble staying asleep.
Yeah.
Not falling asleep so much, but
No, I don't know.
no, but wasn't that like an interesting bunch of
It was. I'm glad.
Thoughts?
I hope. I know this episode. I'm a little tired, but at the end, I think this was a nice episode.
I'm definitely going to reach out to, followers, listeners
Yeah,
for questions.
I
And,
I loved that. I like hearing from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just one word, like men.
on that note, no, please, if you have something to say, shoot me an email. Shoot us an email.
Yeah, I mean it is Tom checking the emails.
Mm-hmm. I check it.
But he runs it by me, and
Still haven't seen one come through. Still waiting.
But hey, thank you so much for getting back to us on Instagram. That's pretty
God
cool.
damn it, that
Instagram
is
seems
cool.
to be the way. Yeah, so
it's what most people use the
we'll
most.
keep doing
of.
that. We'll put up some pictures tonight, I think, right, on our Instagram.
I'll fiddle around, see what
Yeah.
I can come up with.
In fact,
That's at ThankYouForUrServices _podcast on Instagram. Again, that's ThankYouForUrServices _podcast, because thank you was too long, etc., etc. Did I already say the email? I meant to. Write the emails. ThankYouForUrServices @gmail.com. That's thank you for your, spelled UR, services @gmail.com.
and other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And while this will be released closer to the weekend, but a lot of what we do here it applies to people that work weekends. So I hope you have a lovely weekend. What you're doing is important.
If you're just getting into work, just
In general.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're just getting into work for the day, just know that it's not forever.
Stay strong. Stick it out. It's a weird time right now.
Even the shittiest day does have to end. Although sometimes it feels like it just won't.
That'd be awful if your day never ended.
Oh my God, can you imagine? Those people who are like, oh, I gotta get one more thing done, and they work until 11 o'clock at night.
Always.
That's my boss.
I do that a lot as well. When I'm
you're
cleaning the bathrooms and
Well, you're what'd you call it
I don't know.
earlier in this episode? You're the busy person.
I am a very busy person, but I get a lot of things done.
Want to get something done? Give it to the busy person.
Yeah. All right.
No, thanks so much for listening, and
And-
then I look forward to hearing from anybody and everybody.
And thank you again for what you do.